Welcome to Lesson 1.3, where we'll explore the concept of suits under the Civil Procedure Code, CPC. A suit is the cornerstone of civil litigation, providing a structured mechanism to enforce legal rights or address grievances. In this session, we'll cover the meaning and types of suits, the roles of plaintiffs and defendants, the framing and institution of suits, and key practical examples. A suit is a civil proceeding initiated in a court where one party, the plaintiff, seeks legal remedy against another party, the defendant. Its primary objective is to enforce rights or rectify a wrong. For a suit to be valid, it must include three essentials. 1. A plaint, which is the written complaint filed by the plaintiff. 2. A cause of action, representing the legal grounds for the suit. 3. The relief sought, specifying the remedy or compensation requested. Types of suits. Suits can be categorized based on their nature, purpose, or parties involved. Key types include civil suits, disputes related to property, contracts, torts, family matters, etc. Example, a suit for recovery of money under a loan agreement. Criminal suits, technically called criminal cases, initiated by the state against an accused, handled under the Criminal Procedure Code, not CPC. Summary suits, Order 37. For swift resolution in cases involving liquidated sums or written contracts. Example, a suit filed by a bank to recover a loan. Public interest litigation, PIL, initiated for protecting public interest, often filed in higher courts. Example, a PIL against environmental degradation. Special suits, against government, filed under Section 80, requiring prior notice to the government. By indigent persons, allowed under Order 33 for those unable to afford court fees. Declaratory suits, Section 34, filed to declare the legal status or right of a party. Example, a suit to declare ownership of property. Parties to a suit, plaintiffs and defendants. Who are the parties? Plaintiff, the individual or entity initiating the suit to enforce their rights. Defendant, the individual or entity against whom the suit is filed. Rules regarding parties, Order 1, joinder of parties. Necessary parties, those whose presence is essential for effective adjudication. Proper parties, those who may not be essential, but whose inclusion aids in resolving disputes. Example, in a property dispute, co-owners are necessary parties. Misjoinder and non-joinder. Misjoinder, inclusion of parties unrelated to the dispute. Non-joinder, omission of necessary parties. Consequence. Courts may dismiss suits for improper joinder or direct amendment under Order 1, Rule 9. Rights and duties of parties. Plaintiffs must establish the cause of action and seek specific remedies. Defendants have the right to file written statements and counterclaims. Representative suits. Order 1, Rule 8 allows one or more individuals to represent a larger group in similar matters. Example, a group of residents files a suit against illegal construction in their neighborhood. Case laws. K. Prabhakaran v. P. Jayarajan, AR 2005 SC 688, explained the principle of necessary and proper parties. T. Aravindanam v. T. V. Satyapal, AR 1977 SC 2421, emphasized the importance of clarity in pleadings to avoid frivolous inclusion of parties. Framing and institution of suits. Institution of suits, Section 26 and Order 4. A suit is instituted by presenting a plaint before a court of competent jurisdiction. Essentials of a plaint, Order 7. Name and description of the parties. Cause of action and jurisdiction. Relief sought and valuation of the claim. Verification by the plaintiff. Procedural steps. 1. Drafting the plaint. 2. Filing the plaint in the court's registry. 3. Payment of requisite court fees and compliance with procedural rules. Framing of suits. Framing refers to the process of defining the scope and structure of the suit. Key elements. 1. Subject matter. Clearly specify the legal issue or dispute. 2. Relief sought. Clearly outline remedies such as compensation or injunctions. 3. Joinder of causes of action. Order 2, Rule 3. Allows combining multiple claims arising from the same transaction. Cause of action. Definition. A set of facts giving rise to a legal claim. Importance. Forms the basis of the suit and determines the jurisdiction. Example, a breach of contract by non-delivery of goods constitutes a cause of action for the buyer. Cause of action. Definition. A set of facts giving rise to a legal claim. Importance. Forms the basis of the suit and determines the jurisdiction. Example, a breach of contract by non-delivery of goods constitutes a cause of action for the buyer. Rejection of plaint, Order 7, Rule 11. Grounds for rejection include failure to disclose cause of action, non-payment of court fees, suit barred by law. Case reference, Azhar Hussain versus Rajiv Gandhi, AR 1986, SC 1253. Rejection of plaint for not disclosing a valid cause of action. Filing procedure. 1. The plaintiff submits the plaint along with supporting documents. 2. The court examines the jurisdiction and compliance. 3. Upon acceptance, the court issues summons to the defendant. Practical examples: property dispute. A plaintiff files a suit to evict a tenant who has defaulted on rent payments. The plaintiff and tenant are the parties, and the subject matter is the leased property. Breach of contract. A supplier fails to deliver goods after receiving advance payment. The buyer files a suit for recovery of the amount. Representative suit. A residents' welfare association files a suit against illegal construction affecting the entire neighborhood. Conclusion. Understanding the meaning, types, and processes associated with suits is fundamental for navigating civil litigation effectively. The CPC provides a structured framework to ensure fairness and clarity in adjudication. Thank you for joining this lesson. In the next session, we will discuss the bars to suits, including doctrines like res judicata and sub judice, and their significance in ensuring judicial efficiency. See you then! Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable legal insights and updates, youtube.com/prolegalminds. If you have any legal questions or need assistance, visit us at prolegalminds.com to connect with our expert team. We're here to help you navigate the complexities of the law with confidence. Stay informed, stay empowered. See you in the next session.